Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. The start to a better life or a better world or a better future is simply our belief that it is possible. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials finish up 125, NASDAQ up 38, S&P's up 3.5, gold contract up flat at 11.14. We have silver down 21 cents, $14.24. Copper down a penny at $2.05 a pound. Light sweet crude up $1.44 at $33.74 a barrel. Bonds, 10-year up 7 ticks, 129.02, 30 up 6, 160.06. King dollar down 329 ticks, 98.62. The euro up 48 at 109, and the yen at 118.80. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. First, we're going to go to the world of Amazon, folks. This is about as wild as it can get. So Amazon closed today at $635, up $52. Right now, it is trading at $562, so you got what? You're down $75. As we're looking at Amazon, what you're going to see is this. Bottom line, you have two high-volume swing lows, and you know, if you were with us the last hour, we were bisecting and dissecting this, and this was a tough one. But guess what? One of the traders in the den, you know, the quote was, and this is really good. This is a cool quote too, okay? And what it was is that, you know, it was like Amazon missed the numbers, and who would have thunk it, okay, in the aspect of the amount of business that they're doing. And, you know, I said, well, the guy or the fund who sold the last two highs, and I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about when we were bisecting and dissecting this, when you have volume off the highs, someone always knows something, folks, okay? And that's because they do the work. That's just an inside deal. And that first subtle sell off the high with volume was it. And that subtle sell was November 13th. Then the second one was even, you know, the second one wasn't subtle. The second one was a monster sell. Bottom line, the swing low out here is 547. That was established on the 20th. I suspect we're going to more than likely go after that. You know, we're at 570 right now. Larger, you'll end up going after that swing low on the 20th. So let's see what they have to say out here. Their earnings per share, the estimate was $1.55. That's GAAP. They made $1. You know, we'll go through the rest of this once I go through the rest of the market. S&Ps, what do we have with the S&Ps? That being said and done, too, okay? Now, what that did, that hit the futures market, hit it pretty good, too. That being said and done, we got 47 companies that are coming out. This bounce is still on. This is going to be really just absolutely wild watching this whole thing shake out. We go over to the S&Ps, the SPY. What you have with the SPY is this. SPY gets to a price point today of 187.16. We do that with 139 million shares. Well, we were going into the lows of yesterday that had 185 million. So that is a rejection of lower price, has lighter volume. Guess what? SPY wants to go higher. Now, right now, we closed at 189.11. Right now, that SPY is trading at 188.78. The NDX 100, which the NDX 100, that's going to be huge pressure inside the Qs. NDX 100 also rejected lower price today, had lighter volume. We did 46 million versus 54 of yesterday versus what it was going into. It was going into the lows of the highs of the low of last week, which is 101.83. So 46 million shares, we're going into 86. Rejected it. That's saying wants to go higher. And as I'm walking through this, remember something. This is building a B to a C of a very large ABC structure on the way down. That's the larger portion. But the spreads are so big, folks, you can trade both sides of these. You can trade it on the way down, you can trade it on the way up. The gold contract, what do we have with gold? Gold, pull back, lighter volume, gold wants higher price. We're down $1.80. We're at 11.14. This baby is building cause to get up into this October 15th swing high of 11.91. We go take a look at the bond market. What do you have with bond? TY. This is what you have inside the bond market. Bonds, 10 years at 129.02. And it looks like it's going to go test the 129.08 that was generated out here on January 20th. The bonds have been having a tough time trying to generate the, try to get into that level. Bottom line, you climbed up to that level as we're coming into the close today with dramatically lighter volume. So that's also saying that my take is that it's going to go back downtown. King dollar. What do we have with King dollar? King dollar can't handle higher price. King dollar right now, you had 34,000 contracts. You have an expansion of volume as you're starting to move lower. First place I figure King dollar is going to go after is 97.22. If you get volume at the 97.22, you're going to be down at the 94.06 level. So lots of action out here. If we go back to Amazon just for a second, AMZN. Amazon closed once again at 635. It's trading at 562. So that's a big number. Microsoft, MSFT, that come out with numbers. Microsoft closed at $52. That's trading 55.30. Big move on Microsoft. 55.30 brings it. It's going to go challenge the high, where Microsoft is also going to have a hard time. Now check this out, because this is a correlation also of somewhat how Amazon was trading today. Microsoft, off its high, also has a high volume spike on the way down. The low of that spike is $54. The high is $56. So tomorrow, what you're going to need with Microsoft now to get the higher price is you're going to need more than 84 million shares as it gets into that whole level. And I expect it'll make a run for it. That's the bottom line. I expect you're going to see it, make a run for it. We'll see whether it can take it and get it up and over it. The silver market. What do we need with silver? Silver needs a bid, folks. Silver pulled back today, 42,000 contracts. Now, it pulled back with lighter volume than we had gone up on Tuesday. That's a positive. Bottom line, you want to see wide price spread, accelerated volume on the way up. You stay right there. We have 47 companies coming out with numbers today, folks. We're going to have them for you. We're going to be right back.